Today I practice is palindrome function. A string is considered palindrome when it reads forward and backwards in the same way. At first we will look at the pseudocode. We will do this function in 4 steps. At first we have to find the middle of the list. For example, we have a palindrome, a string level, which reads the same way forward and backwards. First we have to find the middle. The middle node will be this node. Let's go through this pseudocode really quick. For this purpose, to find the middle of the list, we will create 2 pointers, slow and fast, and we will traverse through the list until fast next hits null pointer. This pointer will go faster than slow, obviously, and when fast will hit null pointer, it means our slow pointer will point to the middle of the list. This is before, this is after we found the middle. The second thing that we're going to do, and we will reverse the second half of the list. For this purpose we need 3 more pointers. Previous temporary pointer we will assign with null pointer, and next pointer we will assign to the second node of the slow's next. We will reverse the list in 4 steps. We will move brief to the temp to the next, and next we will move to the next node. And the last step is we will reverse temp's next to the previous. So this is before, this is after. And our list will be reversed, and the new head will be brief. Next step is to compare both sides of the list, and for this purpose we have to create 2 more pointers, first and second. The first we will assign with the head, and we'll traverse this way, and second we will assign with the previous, the new head, and we will traverse opposite way. So this is after we compared. We will move both pointers forward until the second pointer is not equals null pointer. We will compare data in the first data and in the second data. If the data is not equal, we will return false because our function is Boolean, and if it's equals, we will continue moving forward. The next step in our pseudocode is to restore the list. We will restore the second half of the list, and we will return the result. That's pretty it. Let's write our function. I already have my linked list, and I already have my palindrome. I have a string palindrome, and I have integer palindrome here. And we will just write. I have my pseudocode here as well, and we will just dive in to write our function. So is palindrome, we will receive a head to our function, and we don't need to change anything in this function. That's why we just use asterisk here, and we don't use this sign, because we just read the string. At first we have to check if our head is not equals null pointer, or heads next is not equals null pointer. If it's equals null pointer, we will return null pointer, or return true, because if the first node, for example, and heads next equals null pointer, it means the string is empty, and when it's empty, it reads the same way forward and backwards the same way, and because the string is empty, but we still have to mention it here. After that we will create, so our first step was to find the middle of the list, and we will create 2 pointers for this purpose. Slow we will assign with the head, and node fast we will assign with the head as well. So we are using here a template because we are doing palindrome string and int. That's why we're using template type T here, type name here, and we just have to add this thing. Okay. So, and we will traverse these 2 pointers while fast is not equals fast next. Yeah. So we will traverse these 2 pointers while fast next and fast next is not equals null pointer. So this syntax is the same as I said is not equals null pointer, just a reminder. Okay, while it's not null pointer, we will move these 2 pointers forward. Slow equals slows next, and fast equals fast next. At this point we already found the middle of the list. Slow will point to the middle of the list. Now we have to reverse the second half. For this purpose we will create 3 more pointers. We will create brief, we will assign it with a null pointer. Temp we will assign with the null pointer as well. You can call it current, for example, but I just used to call it temp. And the last pointer we'll create, it will be next pointer, and we will assign it to the slows next. It means we will start from the second node of the second half of the second half. So nodes next equals no slows next. Start from the second node. Okay. And now we have to reverse our second half. We will traverse through the list until next is not equals null pointer. And we will move 3 pointers forward using sliding technique. Brief equals temp equals next equals next, moving 3 pointers forward, and the last step is to reverse our link. Temp next equals brief. At this point we are here, and the last step, it's this step. At this point we're here, and the last step is to bring previous points to the same as temp. It means to make previous to be our new head. Means the last step, brief equals temp. The next step is to compare two halves. For this purpose, we are creating two more pointers. First, we will assign with the head, start from the beginning of the list, and the second pointer we will assign with a new head of our reversed second half. And while second is not equals null pointer, we will move for both pointers forward. And the second pointer and we will move both pointers forward, and we will compare our two lists. If first data is not equal second data, it means it's not a palindrome, and we will return false. And break the loop and go out of the loop. Oh, we forgot to add boolean here, bool palindrome equals true. Okay, otherwise, if they're equals, we will move to the next node, and we have to restore our list. It's the last step. To restore our list, we have to make our temp equals pref equals null pointer, temp equals pref, let's check, temp equals pref equals null pointer, and next equals temps next. Okay, we will traverse our temp this way until it hits null pointer, and we have to change our links again. Okay, null pointer, while temp is not equals null pointer, we will create next pointer again, and we will assign it with the temps next, and we will reverse our links. Temps next equals pref, temps next equals pref equals temp, and temp equals next. So temps next equals pref equals temp, and temp equals next. We restored our list, and the last thing that we have to do, we just have to return palindrome. Let's run our code, and I have a delete list function here to make sure that I don't have any leaks. Okay, the first list was a string MOM. Yes, it's palindrome, returned true. The second list was integer 535. Yes, it's palindrome, return 1, return true. And the last list was not palindrome, returned false.